Soul family, and welcome back to my channel. This is Hayley, your Life Path 11 tarot guide reader from time to time, meditator and life traveler. I am here today on the 20th of March. I know we've all been, if you know anything about astrology, been waiting for this day for quite a few days. It's been quite a rough end to the retrograde, especially for some of us. I know that this time can be so muddly, and for us to finally be like bursting up out of the water on the 20th of March, able to breathe again, able to collect again, and able to finally put our senses together so we can begin to move forward, can be quite an exciting time. So yeah, we're going to be working from my usual deck, my Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. Today I'm going to draw, I think, maybe for this collection, I think, yeah, 3, maybe 4 piles. Let's see how it goes. And then I will ask you to please just pick the pile that resonates the most with you. The intention for these piles today is going to be obviously for the 20th of March. So what's going to be your spiritual message from the 20th of March forward to assist you in moving forward? You know, over these times, especially over the end of the retrograde period, can be confusing for a lot of people, especially if you don't follow astrology and numerology as much as some of us do, and can leave you, some of us can leave us in quite a messy state. If that is you, then please do follow along this video. It will definitely help you. And even if not, and you're just curious and want to join in, please do continue watching. So as I said, we're going to be picking 4 piles for some direction and alignment, 20th of March. Yeah, just for these reasons. So let's start with pile number 1, pulling. I think usually I'd say, okay, I'm going to pull about 3 cards, but I like to rather say, okay, we'll pull, you know, sometimes as many as want to be there, because like now, for example, 2 cards came out, right? So we're not going to look at those yet. Let's just put that away for pile 1 for now, and let's see if anything else pops out that wants to be known for this realignment and moving forward time. Ending now in retrograde over the 20th to the 22nd of March for pile 1. Is there anything else? Calling upon collective guides and angels. Is there, that wasn't like that. Is there anything else that wants to come out? Anything else at all? Not really. Okay, so we're going to move on then to pile 2. Let's see for pile 2. Are there any alignment messages? Okay, we've had 2 cards again pop out. Okay, I've seen one of them. And let's see if there's anything else for pile 2. Anything for pile 2 collectively, anything more that needs to... Oopsie. Maybe they're going to be 2 each today. That's okay. You know, we can't judge the angels, we can't judge the spirits, because that's what I believe every time these pop out. I do set my deck, I intentionalize that the angels control this deck when I'm shuffling. So, you know, let's just trust that. Okay, that definitely was not the best landing, sorry. Let's get back into focus here. Okay, angels, guides, what do you want us to know for collective pile 3 for this time to align and move forward, starting from 20th March to 22nd of March 2026. Over this time, anything, sorry, I really need to try and pull this together today. Anything that we need to know, anything that needs to come out, anything at all. Okay, cards are not falling simply today. We've just got to try and reposition here. Just give me a moment. So yeah, I mean, I do not know how the last week has been for most people. must say for me it was at first absolutely terrible, and then I pulled it together and it was amazing again, but all of it was a bit crazy. Okay, here we go. We got something for pile 3. Let's see. What else? Anything else for pile 3? Anything else at all? Anything else that the collective needs to know moving forward? Pile 3. Or is it just one card? Because it was 2, 2, 3, 3. Let's see. Anything else? I'm going to try and actually move back a bit and just shuffle it on the carpet. That table is a bit stark. Sorry. Pile. Oh, something's come. 2 cards. I'm going to double check 1 and 2 because, excuse me, these things are not always clear. And I just want to make sure it's all clear. Excuse me. Must say another thing, over this retrograde time, I found a lot of body movement, working on my health, and I have found a lot of lymph moving in my body. So excuse me for coughing. We just keep checking now. Pile 4. Is there going to be a pile 4? Yes, there is. And immediately there were literally 4 cards that popped out for this. So we're just going to pop them right there. Okay, let's see. Now I'm just going to recheck 1 and 2. Because 1 and 2, only 2 came out. I'm not sure why. And I'm not sure if that's accurate. 1 and 2, any moving forward messages from 20th to 22nd. Anything else that needed time to come out of this deck? If there's anything else, please let it out now. Please let it out now. Please let it out now. Okay, there has been nothing. So we're going to stick with this. Let's just trust those angels. And now it is going to be time. Now don't worry about the amount of cards because that is all dependent on the reading. Okay, some of these cards are 2, some are 3, some are 4. Don't stress about it. It's about the pile that calls to you personally, and it's about the message more than the, you know, how much and all that. I'm just showing you how I do it, okay? Because I don't think in my previous videos I've actually filmed myself or how I do it, but I actually prefer it this way, so it's great. All right, enough. Okay, so we are setting the intention now for the collective, and I'm just going to hold space for a minute while you pick your card. Okay, so we're going from this side to that side. Now I'm not sure if I think back about the video, if I'm looking at it. Okay, I don't know if that's left to right or right to left, but we're going from this side to that side. This is 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. Okay, so you're gonna pick your pile. Please pause the video here if you need more time. Okay, alright, so now you have picked your pile. Let's say, for example, you've picked pile 2, 3, or 4. Then you can easily just move the video, stamp along till you see pile 2. And to help you with that, we're going to use a few crystal markers. Okay, I'm just going to grab the few little shells and things I use lying around just to help you for marker. Okay, so if you pick pile 1, that's simple because you're watching now. But if you pick pile 2, look out for the rhodochrosite. If you've picked pile 3, look out for the adventurine. And if you've picked pile 4, look out for the shell. Okay, so, alright. And you can use that to just check in the video because I'll hold each up and then you can watch. Right. Great, great, great. Okay, so we're going to start now with pile number 1. If you see this grey stone, then it's this pile 1, and we're going to do the reading. So I'll be moving the other 3 off the board with their markers. Okay, alright, just so you can see, they're off the board now. With their markers. We'll come back to them. Okay, so pile 1. If you pick pile 1, there are 2 messages. Let's go over these messages. Okay, now I am going to possibly move the camera because I know that you need to try and see the reading as I am. Okay, now it's kind of funny because I'm looking at it from my side. So I'm not sure if you're looking at it from your side, it's going to look reversed. But if you look at it from my side, you can see it's not reversed. So just trying to work out how I'm going to show you. Okay, so basically, I think it's going to be easier for me to hold up the cards like I usually do. Sorry. Okay, so what we've got here is the 3 of Earth. Okay, and the second card is Healing. Okay, sorry, I was just grabbing the pages that your reading's on from the book. Okay, all right, so the first card, again, the 3 of Earth, the Healing card, is about being, that to be human is to be wounded, a time to connect body, mind, spirit, and soul. Let go of definitions and labels, nurture passions, and seek pleasure. Authenticity, honesty, and laughter. Find the source of diseases and distress. A time for forgiveness. Do what's necessary to increase your well-being. Do not dwell on unchangeable past. Okay, I think this is both important for this reading and for anybody coming out of this retrograde. But yes, for all of us, we need to, it's a time, let go of that past now. Shift your attention. Do not allow your pain to hurt others. Seek treatment. Don't be afraid. So just remember, this is a big sign of healing, spiritual healing, and being in the now, releasing what has been, especially over this retrograde period, and moving forward in this healing. Great. Great, pile 1. Okay, let's have a look. And it's such a healing reading because it's going from that into the actual healing card. So a powerful message for you as a healing pile. Wow, thanks, angels. Okay, so the second one is time to make preparations, risking future goals and ambitions. Investment and sacrifice equals reward. A time of restriction or adversity, increased opportunity. People notice commitment and dedication. Be sure of your motives, maintain intimacy and connection. The 3 of Earth represents a time of preparation. It's time to sow the seeds born of thought, need, and desire in fertile soil. So they're saying, move forward with healing, and with the healing card, prepare and move forward with preparation as well. Move forward with dedication. Be sure of your motives. And in this way, you're going to increase your chances of opportunity now. You're going to increase your chances of abundance. And you're going to improve your life. So this is your message, pile 1. I hope you dug that a million. Okay, let's go to pile 2. Pile 2, here's your rhodochrosite. So if you picked pile 2, you'll be seeing your marker right now. So you should be starting your video here. Okay, we're going to have a quick look at the cards, and then again I'll pause and play just for your markers in the book. Alright, so let's have a quick look. We've got, I'm going to pull them your side so you can see them. This looks like the 5 of Fire, which is pile 1. Card 1, and then your second card was the Destiny card. This is a very fiery reading for pile 2, which I think is amazing because we are in the year of the fire horse, and us in the southern hemisphere moving out of this retrograde is a very fiery time, moving towards autumn. So very likely if you pick pile 2, you are South African or you're living in the southern hemisphere, but even if not, perhaps it is a fiery time. So let's have a look. Okay, pile 2, I've got your parts in the book, so let's have a look at them. Right, so remember we're starting with the 5 of Fire, and the 5 of Fire reads, sorry, let me just get the book here. It reads a time of chaos, conflict, or confrontation, a battle for control or dominance, a desire for power, influence, or wealth. So if you're a person who is going through a lot of conflict right now, don't be surprised that you've picked this pile. If you've been in any kind of relationships where either you or someone you are involved with has been kind of in a controlling or dominating or power pulling kind of situation, don't be surprised. You could find at the moment there's a large intention for wealth, for building riches, building that abundance that you're desiring. The message is to not judge or condemn others over this time. Make sure that you're basing issues you're having, worries, concerns, in facts, and to avoid pack mentality behavior. So remember to stick to your independent thinking, your objectivity, and make no place for bullying. Keep your restraint and your discernment when it comes to the harsh side of your nature. And remember to, most importantly, focus on your vision and not on what other people are doing. That's going to be helping you the most over this time. All right. And then we're moving straight from that 5 into also quite an intense card, the Destiny card. So the Destiny card, you know, this is all about that your destiny is about to become really whole and connected. Your destiny is to lead a life of purpose. Step inside and explore the heart and the mind. Discover your gifts and talents. Set a purpose of confidence. Ancestral healing can be required, so make sure to do that internal work if it's needed. Break the chain. Remember your dreams. Recheck on what your strengths and weaknesses are. Again, that time for introspection. Sometimes the most important destiny remains hidden to us until it is meant to show its face at the right time. Remember, that's important. And your destiny can influence the generations to come and overcome the trials and obstacles. So, yeah, part 2, you're definitely firing through on the fire horse. Make sure to do it using the correct methods of practice, like that internal work, that balancing, that check yourself before you wreck yourself, kind of just metering yourself, making sure you're balanced on all your levels. And good luck with this pile 2. Thank you. All right, so we're going to move on now to pile 3's reading. Pile 3's reading for 20th of March moving forward. And then we're going to start here. Oh, the first card. Again, it's coming out from my side, so just keep that in mind. That's true, so we should actually stick it here. First card, it looks like the 6 of water. Sorry, the 4 of water. My brain's all over the place still from the retrograde, sorry. Then we've got the 6 of... it's air. What am I saying? First one's a 4 of air, the second one is a 6 of air. And the last one is the King of Fire reversed. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick pause to find your... oh dear, sorry, for this pile, did I hold up your crystal? Pile 3, if you're looking for your pile, this is it. Please start here. We're looking at your pile now. So I'm going to be... just pausing the video quickly to find the readers for it, and then we'll get started. Okay, I got them. Alright, so we're going to start the reading. Just remember, it's looking upside down to you right now. It's my left to right. So we're starting with your first card, pile 3, which is the 4 of air. Okay, the 4 of air warns you to order your environment at this time. Banish clutter, clean your house. Feng Shui is really important. Just to share about that, like something that I did with me and my fam is just sharing about Feng Shui, decluttering and clearing out, especially over retrograde. So I know we're coming towards the end of it, but it's still really great idea to keep your house super clean. Spray with cinnamon water, keep salt under your bed, and keep the house nice and tidy. Get rid of all that extra clutter, right? Try to create structure in your day. Follow a routine. Keep a time budget. If you truly want something, you'll make time for it. Limit distraction and time wasters. Weed out the bad habits. Remove the negative influence. So it's really time for you, pile 3, as a physical decluttering in your immediate environment, and then also a mental and a spiritual decluttering at this time, and ensure that you're adding that decluttering to all aspects of your life. That's the first message for you. Okay, the second card is the 6 of air. Okay, 6 of air represents a time of research and investigation. So it's a time to look at and compare a range of options. You need to weigh the pros and cons at this stage and be willing to compromise. Don't let rigidity hamper possible success. So ensure that you're willing to hear others out, maintain an open mind, and keep an open point of view. There may become a moment of epiphany to you at this stage as long as you're doing this. And this should allow you to step into your personal power and to not discredit what others... And in this way... just remember in that same breath to not discredit what others have had to offer you. That will more than likely support what this is going to do. And then, of course, to not forget to give them the credit that's due when you're succeeding. Right. Great. Okay, so that's your second card. Then the third and final card is a little concerning because if we're looking at it from my direction, it has come out as a reversal. So for this one, I'm going to read the general like I do for all the cards, but then I will also read to you the blockage because that's what it represents. All right. Okay, so the card that came out here is the King of Fire reversed. The King of Fire represents ground and focus your passion. Be more than an idea person. Remain involved from start to finish. To remember that every leader is part of a team. Delegate, be dauntless, respect your position by respecting others. So pretty similar to the last card, actually. Show your appreciation. Again, remember to give that credit where it's due and keep your temper in check. Right, so that's the general. But now it's come out as a reversal, so let's have a quick look. The King of Fire reversed speaks of the consequences of arrogance, aggressiveness. So perhaps it's come out reversed to give you a warning. Right, and an explosive temper. It symbolizes a leader who has forgotten that in order to lead, one must have followers, and if one treats them harshly, they will find someone else to follow. They will act to replace their king. When this card appears, remember to keep your temper in check. Think before you speak and act. If you're feeling challenged and close to losing your control, then step back and give yourself some time to calm down. Also, be sure to avoid bullying and intimidating people in order to get the things accomplished. It will only serve to put people offside and sabotage any chances of success. Don't get caught up in the glory that comes with success. Don't place yourself on a pedestal and expect to be worshipped, because there's always going to be someone who's going to push you from your precarious position. Remember, the higher you are, the harder you're going to fall. So, wow, powerful message here, pile 3. I wish you the best of luck on your gentle progression mission, and yeah, all the best. Thank you. Okay, on to pile 4. Pile 4, remember, you got this ear shell. Okay, so you've seen the ear shell as pile 4. Right, we are starting. I have to pull them from my direction. Okay, right, so whole concoction of cards here. I'm going to pause, find the markers in the reader book for them, and then we'll go through it in a minute. Okay, pile 4, I've managed to pull up all the 4 reader points. So we're going to go through them one by one. So it starts with the 6 of Fire, you're reading, pile 4. The 6 of Fire represents a resolution that's needed, communication and diplomacy at this time, being willing to make concessions, letting go of biases. So remaining objective, making sure that you are not looking at things just from your own perspective, right? Remember to be open-minded, 2 sides to every disagreement, know the facts, understand your rights, don't be stubborn. That's the long and short of this reading. Just note, I am just reading the summarized versions. It's a lot of piles here, okay? Your second card is the 7 of Water reversed. Because the second and third cards are reversals, this means that there are also blockage messages, so I'll read that as well. Right, we're going to go over them quickly. Did I pull this up? Sorry, I must have. Oh dear. Okay, sorry, something's gone wrong. I think I forgot. Oh no, I didn't. Okay, here's a 7. All right, so this is to surrender to the flow of life, relinquish the need to control. All happens as it's meant to. The future will bring what you need, not what you want. Control is an illusion. Your influence on the future is limited. Yield and be flexible. It's time to take a gentle and passive approach moving forward from the 20th. Interesting. Okay, so that's your main message. Now let's look what the blockage message is since it came out reversed. Oh, sorry. Just a second, that's the 8. Okay, when the 7 of water appears reversed, it signifies an inability or unwillingness to yield or be flexible. But remember that which does not bend eventually breaks, like dry wood, right? Water can find any crack, any opening, and use it to its advantage. So remember that inflexibility is a weakness. If it's contained, it becomes still and peaceful, calm and waiting, receptive. Yes, external forces can make waves and ripples, but when the force is removed, stillness and calm are quickly restored. Release the water from the container and it will follow the path of least resistance, flowing around, over or under any obstacles in its path and overcoming with natural ease and grace. If circumstances have made you harder or made you don a protective shell, it's time to allow the river of life to wash your emotional armor away. A gentle, more flowing outlook will serve you better. Soften your stance. Let go of your feelings of resistance. Be open to potentialities and be peaceful. Be like water and flow. What a beautiful message. So, yeah, do try out those, maybe even just go jump in a lake. Jeez, you could physically do that. You could listen to rain sounds, water sounds, meditations if you like, but do that in a work and make sure that you are flowing at this time. Great. Okay, let's go to part 3. Part 3 is the 2 of fire, which also came out as a blockage, so we'll go over that quickly. The 2 of fire as a general is to align yourself with another. Sorry, let me just make sure I've got all these little ducks in a row here. We don't need that one anymore. Okay. Right. Okay, the 2 of fire, yes. Let's see if I can hold it up for you. I think we can close that now, yeah. Okay, it's to align yourself, yes, with another, a power-sharing situation. 2 heads are better than 1, a time for teamwork and cooperation, a struggle for power. Seek one who will teach much-needed skills, an equal exchange of energy. Excuse me, someone who will help you overcome obstacles. If it comes out as a blockage, which it has, sorry, it should be this way because it did come out like that. The 2 of fire, when it appears reversed, can symbolize a struggle for control and power. Perhaps there is currently an unequal exchange of energies going on in your life, in relationships or with others or even around you, where one is vying to be the boss instead of an equal partner. And if that's happening, then it's an imbalance that needs to be addressed, or all of your hard work could prove to be for nothing. So take a look. Are you doing all the work when your partner sits back and reaps all the rewards? Or what's going on? And ask yourself how much you wish to be in charge and take the reins of control. Is there a genuine need because one or both of you have deviated from the path you both agreed upon, or is there a desire for control purely ego-driven? In any case, it's now time to sit down and address any inequalities within the partnership and determine whether you both still share the same goals and ambitions. Okay. So just to note this, I mean, if you're in a relationship, easily is with your partner. Could also, though, be in a work relationship. Could be even with a sibling or a family member. So take it once it comes. Right. Okay, the last card for you, pile 4, is the youth. This is a quest for adventure. A message to live in the moment. Action without thought, defying tradition and conformity. Greater risk, greater reward. Assert your independence at this time. So tying in line with that imbalanced relationship, if you've been feeling backseated in your relationship somewhere, and if you have been feeling that way, it is now time to push your assertiveness, assert your independence, embrace your individuality, find a new direction that's going to work for you better at this time, and to become free from fear and doubts. A time of conflict or turmoil So remember to move on from this and communicate and compromise well in your relationships, and address the desires that are within you as well, that needs to be attained for your individual purpose, right? Not just the needs of others around you. This is where I'm going to leave you, powerful. Thank you, everybody, for joining me on this pick a card reading. It's been so wonderful to do this, and have a good evening further. Bye-bye.